Welcome into this edition of Great City Attractions. Today we visit one of the great cities of Peru. These are the great tourist attractions of Cusco. Ollantaytambo, a place of significant importance in Incan culture and history. Ollantaytambo lies some 50 minutes drive from Cusco itself. It's here that Incan resistance took a hold in the 1500s, with Manco Inca using the fortified settlement as a base of operations before his flight to Vilcabamba. Today the town remains popular with tourists, with the site being a starting point for the popular Inca Trail. Plaza de Armas, a most popular place to congregate in the city of Cusco. You'll find many prominent buildings around this public square. Historically, the Incan Empire called this area their administrative and imperial heart, with Spanish interests adding ornate mansions where Incan palaces once stood. Notable independence fighters saw their end here in public executions of the 18th century. Today, restaurants and market stalls fill the area, while executions would be most rare indeed. Moray Landscape. An interesting sight to say the least, the Moray Landscape gives a glimpse into some of the historical farming practices of those that once called these lands home, with the step terraces promoting the growing of crops by regulating the temperatures within the valleys themselves. In essence, the depressions create a series of microclimates, thus enabling crop growth and cultivation. Sacsahuaman. Possibly the top thing to do in the Cusco city area is to visit this fortress. Dominating a large space overlooking the city is the formidable fortress or citadel of Sacsahuaman. It was here that Incan armies sought refuge from the Spanish conquistadors in the early 16th centuries, with a number of notable battles taking place at the site. The immense size of the cut stones, with the intricate work hard to explain to this day, is breathtaking. A number of Incan festival celebrations continue to be held at the fort to this day. Sacred Valley. The Sacred Valley is simply that, a most spiritual place for the Incan people. Ancient royal estates were known to be found throughout this area, with maize being grown in abundance given the warmer temperatures experienced within the valley itself. Today this Sacred Valley or Urubamba is visited by over 1 million tourists per year, making it one of the great attractions of the wider Cusco area. We'd love your support. If you're enjoying the video, please subscribe to the channel. Maris Salt Mines. While potentially closed off to tourists as a place to visit, the salt mines here offer a large-scale look into the salt-producing process. The terraced pools here all aid in the evaporation process, thus leaving behind the unrefined salt for collection on a grand scale. The area is known to leave a unique pink salt. Museums of Cusco. Among the celebrated museums in Cusco are the Incan Museum, rich in historical exhibits. The Natural History Museum, known to broaden one's knowledge of the various snakes found in Peru. And for those that are open to eating a little bit of chocolate in their lives, the Chocolate or Cocoa Museum is another great museum to visit. Coricancha, a temple dedicated to Inti, the ancient Incan sun god. The sacred temple once stood where the convent of Santo Domingo now stands, with much of the stonework being recycled into the convent's foundations. The temple here was known as the most holy or sacred of all sites in the Incan Empire, with gold sheets covering the walls and gold statues standing outside the building itself. The temple has been linked to Incan astronomical rituals. Tambomachay, another of the amazing Incan ruin sites. Tambomachay is within easy reach from Cusco. The site's main purposes have proven elusive for those studying the ruins here, although a series of fountains, aqueducts and pools may lead to the site being associated with sacred baths or religious functions. Cathedral of Cusco. Taking pride of place within the aforementioned plaza is Cusco Cathedral. The buildings make up a religious complex that's been situated here from the 16th century onwards, with the celebrated cathedral being completed over some 100 years of construction and alterations. That concludes this edition of Great City Attractions. Subscribe to the channel. What's your favourite place to visit in Cusco? Comment below.